January, actually January 26th. So if you've been walking around Gilman Barracks, you would have seen the other sculptures. But this sculpture by this artist here, Thai artist Kamin Lechai Prasad, is the newest edition and it's launched like right now today. My name is Kai Hori. I'm the curator for the festival, and Kamin is one of our artists. So we're going to introduce you to the work that took Kamin 18 years to produce. The work is called The Ground, and it is made entirely out of paper mache and solid paper mache. So there's not much structure in all of these, each of these sculptures, except I think for the tree, just to join the branches to the main trunk. So these are paper from Kamin's personal waste over 18 years.
Oh, not
so
collected, his own.
His own paper, collected by his own.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it started with the first one right at the top, which is a self-portrait, which he made personally, and then on to the elephant, and then later the trunk, and later on he had the help of his assistant to put it together with the elephant and the trunk. But since he is here, I think it's best that the artist himself share with us a little bit more detail about the work. So Kamin is based in Chiang Mai, in Thailand, in the north of Thailand. Very lovely studio. He is one of his, to me, most interesting project that you might have heard of is called the Land Project, with the Land Foundation that he set up with another artist, Recruit Tiravanica, which Recruit has a tea house right now at the rooftop of National Gallery. You might have been there. Kamin also has a museum in Chiang Mai called the 31st Century Museum of Contemporary Spirit. You might also have seen his work most recently at Art Stage, a self-portrait sculpture of himself meditating nude, and and bowls, and another sculpture of his assistant with a mouse in her hand. So, Kamin.
Thank you. Thank you for Kai Hori invite me to put some work here. It's really pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And thanks for your everyone who come tonight evening to support or to hear something. But I have nothing that much. He already say everything. But anything, if you want to know something, I'm happy to pleasure to answer. But the idea of this work is about the ground. So actually the ground is come after, you know. But normally when I start this idea 18 years or almost 20 years ago, but I don't know exactly, you know, because it's little by little. I just feel I saw many ways of my everyday life, you know, when you use buy things and then a lot of garbage in your house, and then I used to work the project called Problem Wisdom. I use the recycle of the paper from newspaper, and that's collection at the Queensland Art Gallery about 1990. And this work is after that project, and I saw I try to recycle what I make every day, like my garbage personally, you know, and I collecting slowly. But I'm not working every day, but I'm collecting every day. So my work is kind of, I want to make people to realize what important for life, you know. And like this work is about nature. Like if we are destroy the nature at the ground, is the nature of everything, the whole planet, the oxygen, and that animal will die, human will die. That's why I put it like a stupa. And I like the first time when we show me the landscape of Cuban, and I saw this picture of they call dead end road, you know, and then they have the forest, and I just feel, oh, this is the right spot to put this sculpture, because I want to make like a site-specific sculpture and I just finished this work, you know, and that's a few weeks ago, and then when he asked me to put some sculpture, and I saw this site, and I said this is the right spot for this work, and I want to share my idea about we are this century is almost the end of civilization. If we don't really caring about what we live every day, or not concerned what we are connect with the nature, we always have destroy or use a lot of paper or garbage, and this work is kind of make our aware of everyday life living. So, and that's why I want to call it the ground. It's like it's the oxygen or the nature. So, and that is a simple idea. And yeah, and the rest, whatever you want to ask is welcome. Yeah.
Maybe I ask about your philosophy, your personal philosophy in your art making.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people who are familiar with your work will link it to Buddhism, and of course, I've known Kabin for quite some years, and next to his studio there is a dedicated meditation hall. So to enter this hall, it's non-denominational. You don't need to be Buddhist or particularly, or you can be of any religion, but go in only for meditation. And I think that is dedication also from the artist to build a hall that is open to public during certain times, that you can come in and meditate in the hall.
Every day.
Yeah, every day, every morning. In fact, he starts with meditation before making art. So maybe you can share with us a little bit how that
Idea.
influence into your art making or the process.
Okay. So for me, meditation is the keyword of being here at life. Yeah, it's part of your exercise. Like the body needs food and exercise, right? But the mind needs quiet, needs peaceful time. So it's the same thing. And life is have both, body and mind. So if you want to live peacefully, you need both, exercise, and you need quiet of your mind. So, and that's reason. But of course, I know this technique from Buddhist, but the Buddhist is mean ultimate truth, the truth, many factors of the truth connecting. And then they call Buddhist because of Buddha who find this method. But actually, it's not about religious that I'm concerned. I'm more interested in how the mind working. And I think meditation is the part of how to make your mind clean or have more. It's like a computer, If you have too much information, they will really slow. But every morning you clean up your computer, clean the garbage, and then your computer fresh. So it's the same. Your brain is the same like a computer. So if you want your fresh mind or live in the everyday life more free, So you just clean up your mind, and that's I found this method is really helping me to come across many problems. And for me, the interesting part of meditation relate with my work because of I'm interested in the period of non-thinking. Normally we live in condition of conscious, and conscious is come from the knowledge and experience. And from that you cannot creative anything because everything is come from the old information. You just solve the problem by the result of information and by conscious. And my idea is to go back beyond conscious start, beyond the empty mind. And that's only technique to go beyond that is meditation, to keep your mind calm down. And from that you can create something that not exist before your experience. And I think that is kind of helping me a lot of creation in my work. So it's a part of my work is a meditation, and I consider at the performing, because my belief in art is more about art is the process of learning about life and society and nature, the whole process. It's not about the object. Object is the leftover, is the confident, is the infinite. It's not so important. The process, the dealing you doing thing, this is more important. You know? And then the way you learning about the moment you are creating, that is the purpose of creation. And for me, I call this is art, not object. This is can call sculpture, installation, but it's just leftover of the process. Okay, it's the same of everything in the society. It's moved from your intention or your mind, yeah? And everything is like a leftover of idea. Yeah.
And I feel this, what Kamin has just said, is very closely linked to the 31st Century Museum. I mean, the name of itself is already intriguing, right? 31st Century Museum of Contemporary Spirit. And it was first presented in Kanazawa, in a museum in Japan.
20,
Yeah, 21st
21,
Century Museum of Contemporary Art
Yeah,
in Japan. And it was brought back to Chiang Mai, and Kamin installed it in containers. So, how many containers? I forgot.
7.
Originally.
Now it's 6. Yeah.
Originally 7 different containers, and then you go into these containers, you encounter various artworks. But what's interesting is, in this museum, it is not the art that takes center stage. It is not about the painting or not about the sculpture or anything like that. It is about the spirit, and there's this very strong relationship between his art making and the human spirit. And like he said, the sculpture is almost like a relic, a remnant of the art that happens for the past 20 years in the making of the sculpture, 18 to 20 years. So maybe you can also share with us like why you started this museum in the first place, because when you go to this museum, you actually need someone to help you explain, or to explain to you
Yeah.
the history of the artworks, how it got into his collection, you know. And not all the artworks are great art. They're, you know, some of them are quite ordinary, but they have very strong stories. Maybe you can give 1 or 2 examples of the artwork
Yeah.
that you have in the museum.
Actually, the concept of 31st Century Museum is our body, our museum, and spirit is art. The spirit is like a positive intention. It's positive energy. It become art form. It's all the object, you know. Behind object is the intention and the idea. And when you have a negative idea or negative energy, so you don't create art. Even they can sell $1 million or $1 million. You know, for me, art it should be have positive energy. And for me, 31st Century Museum is something that try to make people to realize what they really have in themselves, their own creative. As human being have, everyone have that kind of positive energy, and then we are forgotten or we don't believe in it as we are creative, and then we are lost that confidence. So all the collection of 31st Century Museum is come from my personal experience, that touching with that object or that experience, and then they inspire me to understand about meaning of art and life, you know. And from that is starting collection. You can visit my museum website, 31stcentury.org. So the main idea is try to make people to realize their own creation in themselves, you know. Example, I have
Maybe the story about the Chatuchak painter.
painting,
Yeah.
but you have to see the
Yeah.
image.
Okay.
So the first idea is start from 2008. I was invited in Kanazawa 21st Century Museum, and then I met a lot of I give a talk about how to stimulate city by art, and from that I make a project 31st Century Museum. Like they asked me to contribute with the people in Kanazawa, and from that I met the headmaster from kindergarten, and he wrote the article like a certificate for the kids, 500 kids, you know. and try to find one good thing in themselves. Like you are good swimming, you are good drawing, you are good English, and from that certificate he give to every kid 500. And I kind of really touching about his activity, and I asked him about, did you find some kid that you don't know what to writing about because he's so bad or he's so stubborn? And he said no. He believed everyone have one good thing in themselves, and from that it's really interesting quote. And then I use that idea to ask people to bring one object, have positive energy in that object, and put it together and share their experience with the object. Example, one guy, he bring one picture of his father in the handphone, send him, and he put in the handphone the 4-leaf leaf in Japan. They believe if you find the 4-leaf in the new year, or you feel, they said you are lucky, and from that they send him every new year or something, and he keep in the handphone. And when he feel really down, when he work and he feel have problem, he look at his phone, you know, his image. So, and that's it, the idea of positive energy in the object. So, and this kind of experience, I think everyone have it, but we never share this kind of experience to public. So, and this is the starting point. I want to collect like an inner experience or value, you know. In the, normally in the museum, in the general museum, they're talking about the value of the object or something outside. They not talk about personal or inner. So, and 31st century museum is try to go back to inner experience and make people to realize what they really have inside, you know. So, and that the idea, just sample, but you can visit. Actually, I have to say, Chai have one work there. I collect his one piece there. The last one, I mean, the last test. But after I met him and I talked with him, and I found his work have some connecting of that work. So I collect his 5x5 piece, Singapore River or something, right? 5x5, but I represent in my way, you know. It's more like a making do. I'm not. I collect many kind of things and many projects. I cooperate with many institutions. The new one I cooperate with Po Chang Academy of Art in Bangkok. I will make 31st Century Museum in Bangkok in this November. Cooperate with the 200 students to make Bangkok land of smile, to make this kind of happiness back to Bangkok again. So that is the idea. So cooperate and workshop, and so. But you can visit my website and follow the Facebook.
Yeah, on the websites, I think there's also interviews.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so, every time there's a visitor, and when his assistant is in the museum, they will interview the visitor
Yeah, yeah.
about you know.
About what you think about this world, and if you have a wish, one wish, what you want to share with the world. So the idea of to collect positive energy from everyone who are visit the museum, you know, like if you want to change the world, you're not waiting one person or one country, you know, or one organization. Everyone have to change the world, not belong to anyone, you know, not belong to someone or some organization or some country. So my idea is, it's like try to collect positive energy in many forms of object or activity, or you know, many forms. But beyond the object, of course, we use object for communicate. But the idea is just to make people to realize this positive energy is already in us all.
Yeah. Anybody has any questions for Kamin? No? No
Maybe.
questions? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a very specific question. So I actually went to Chiang Mai, and then I went to Mayam, and
Mayam.
there was this photo artwork that actually was
That's
no-
me and Liquid, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
kind of criticizing your land foundation, and just
Yeah, yeah,
just for people who've not seen
Yeah,
it.
they can, you can show them.
I don't think they can see. Just come to grow rice with us.
Actually, they are the image of me and Liquid and
Yeah.
Kelly, the sign of
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
based
Art
on
is
John
over.
Lennon. War is
Yoko.
over. John
Yeah.
and Yoko Ono.
Right.
War is over poster.
right.
How
right.
would you respond to that kind of? Because it's kind of criticizing.
It's a painting by Naveen.
Yeah, by now we
So
they
he's a friend.
criticize.
Oh, so it's kind of a joking.
No,
kind
they
of-
are critique the whole Thai art scene. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big
So-
painting, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
It's
Yes.
part
Yes.
of
The
a
very big one.
So what she's talking about is there's this huge painting by another Thai artist, Naveen Ravan Chaikul, and in this painting, and Naveen does this a few times, like all the curators of the Southeast Asian scene. So I'm in one of or two of these paintings, and then there's one where it's all Thai artists, and the artworks they are famous for, and so it's a little bit like a tongue-in-cheek criticism on what everybody is doing.
Yeah.
And so you have a look. I think the painting something like 5 meter
Long.
by 2.5 meter big or something
At
like that.
Maya.
Yeah, at Maya Museum in Chiang Mai. So Maya Museum,
What
by
your
the
question?
way,
I don't really get it.
what
So, like,
what do you
I just wondered
what you
if
feel?
were offended by it, really.
What do you
No,
feel
wait.
about this?
I don't
Yeah.
feel anything. I mean,
Okay.
when you making art, it's your work, but when you exhibit, it's not you. It's the public.
Okay.
It's not belong to you. Everyone can share or they can critique whatever. It should be that.
I see.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you to question that.
Any more questions? No? What else should we talk about?
We had some visitors during the day who asked why the elephant is so skinny.
Oh, actually, I want to make it like as they are sick.
Sick.
I want. They look like they all already gonna die soon if we not really have aware of nature. And even human is very sick, and all we are all sick now, if we not really aware of to live and, if you're not,
Doing something about it.
yeah, or concerned about nature more, and this kind of my intention to make it look poor. Yeah.
Yeah, there was even a comment by one of the art handlers when they were installing. They were all quite excited installing this work. So they asked the question, why is the elephant blind? Or the elephant looks like he's blind. Do you want to say something about
No,
that?
I just want to make it not look like Leo, It look like more like the tree have no leaves,
Yeah,
It look almost gonna die,
Yeah.
It's like so. It's the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you can another interesting spot to view the work. Actually, it's just up this slope, like about 5 meters up. You see the elephant within the foliage, within the trees. You see all these fresh leaves, and then you see the elephant and the man at the top. So, if you want to check it out, like step into the little pathway there, and you see another perspective. The work is on auto lighting, so later at about 7 it will light up, and it looks
Different.
very different from this when it's lighted up. So it's only 10 minutes away, 5 minutes more. So if you can stick around, huh? Keep talking.
Keep talking. Keep asking. Yeah.
Like doing all these projects, were you always conscious of nature, or it's kind of like it evolves with time as an artist?
Huh?
Like
At the end.
doing this
Yeah.
artwork, is nature always been like something that close to your heart, or it just evolved with?
Actually, our body is the nature. When you are considered your body, you are considered your nature. That's why you are meditate, or you are when you eat. You consider what you eat, what you wear, and
Yeah, we are living things, right?
yeah,
Like
everything.
nature,
It's
yeah.
not just the tree. It's with your mind, with your work, with your friend. So everything is the nature. Everything is the society. Everything is personal. So it's the same. We are one.
Okay, maybe we should close it up. But I just want to confirm with you, you will have artwork in the Thai Biennale coming up, or the
Thailand.
Bangkok.
I
Thailand
have,
or Bangkok?
they have two Biennale.
Yeah.
One is Bangkok
Yeah,
and one is
Thailand,
Thailand by
yeah.
Biennale. Yeah, I have
in the Thailand.
Yeah.
So
In the
this year there will be two biennales in Thailand.
Yeah.
One is called Bangkok Biennale. The other one is called Thailand Biennale.
Yeah, in Krabi.
So the Thailand Biennale is in the Krabi Island, and Kamin will have a work in the Thailand Biennale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big installation, bigger than this.
Of
It's
course,
12
right?
12 meters long to the sea, but I
Yeah.
don't know they can make it or not. But yeah, it's a big project. Yeah.
And prior to this, when we started talking again, Kamin just did or was doing making an artwork for MRT, for the Bangkok subway train.
Yeah, yeah.
So he had his drawings on the train and inside of the train as well.
Yeah.
So that was a privately funded project.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was somebody who wanted to work with
Crowdfunding.
him. Yeah, through crowdfunding. So they managed to raise the money, and then the work was on the train only for one month.
Yeah.
Only for 1 month. So the power of the people, to have other than advertising on the train. So maybe sometime soon we can do something like that in Singapore too.
You can visit the website of this one,
The
document.
organization.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't remember the name.
the documentation about this project.
Mm.
Called I think have English subtitle. Called Universal Connection by Kamin. Yeah.
And there is a
Documentary.
There's a VR video also, right? Like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
virtual reality. So on the website, you can see how it was when it was installed. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah, we will, Chan and Hori Contemporary, we are also working with Kamin on a solo exhibition at the end of the year. So look out for it. And otherwise, thank you everyone for being here and listening to us. And thank you Kamin for coming to Singapore for the launch. He's only here for a day. He just arrived 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he will go home tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So I think if you have maybe something you want to ask him privately,
Yeah.
feel free.
Welcome.
Yeah,
welcome.
for a few minutes, and then otherwise, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.